How attractive was Kemal Mustafa? How attractive was How attractive was Mustafa Kemal Atatürk really? I've marked his front and side profiles on faceiq Labs, and we'll see his full ratios and his key strengths and weaknesses for his face. This is at request of one of my subscribers, and if you want me to rate someone else, then feel free to put a comment down below, and I'll be sure to check it out. Just sit back and relax sit back and enjoy the analysis. Alright, moving on. His first ratio for his front view, his low score is a 0.06 out of 10. Oh my god. This is horrendous. His mouth width to nose width ratio is terrible, and you can see how asymmetrical his face is. It's not symmetrical at all, which is one of his biggest flaws. It's not too bad of a face, though. You can tell. I mean, even his side profile looks pretty good. His interpupillary mouth width ratio is also 2.16. This is a rare lower score for sure. His bitemporal width is also slightly too wide at 3.47. And then his intercanthal nasal width ratio is 3.64 out of 10. Deviation of ipsilateral alar angle and jaw frontal angles of 4.08 out of 10. It's out of the ideal range. This isn't the best photos I could find. I mean, the side profile is really good. These aren't the best photos, but they're the best I could find, is what I mean. The top third is a 7.3. Overall, not too bad of a side profile for sure. The rest is 10s here. Like his jaw frontal angle by itself, eyebrow low settedness. Mustafa has pretty low set eyebrows and nice and thick as well. A lot less wrinkles for this age. This isn't him in his prime, but it's the best I could find, actually. It's pretty good. His cheekbone height is definitely ideal. Very, very high set cheekbones, which is great. Let's move over to the side ratios, but really quickly, we'll be able to see his harmony analysis from a scale of 0 to 10, so put your guess in what you think that'll be. And if you'd like to try this out for yourself, feel free to using my link in the description and the comment section. 20% off using my referral code only, and that's for any plan. And you can actually rate your side profile for free. So definitely test that out if you'd like to. It'll give you your full plan and potential that we can look over. Basically all your procedures from softmaxxing, which is just your natural things that you can do to improve your looks and look and feel better. And then also see all your ratios, like your eye spacing, all that. Moving on to his side ratios. Wow. This is rough. This is really bad. A lot of red. Oh my gosh. A lot to do with his lips. His lower lip S-line position, 0.01 out of 10. Lower lip E-line position, 0.23 out of 10. Lower lip S-line position, 0.69 out of 10. Lower lip E-line position, the 1.07 out of 10. Lower lip burstine is a 1.12 out of 10. Brow ridge inclination angle is a 1.29 out of 10. 2.4 out of 10. Overall pretty bad here. His highest scores though is the orbital vector, which is positive. His facial depth to height ratio, which is a 10. Ramus to mandibular ratio, overall not too bad for Mustafa. So yeah, this is his analysis. Let's see what his total score is. So Mustafa Kemal Atatürk gets a 5.56 out of 10. He has pretty good harmony, top 39%, about 1 in 2.53 people. This is actually really good. His front profile gets a top 19% at 6.08, which is not too bad, especially even out of his prime. His side profile does get a 4.64 out of 10, which is the bottom 45%. I would say he's definitely in the 5.5 to 5.8 range for his harmony. This isn't including his dimorphism, his height, his status, his wealth, anything like that, his voice. So, or his fashion, especially not that just yet, but they are planning to add dimorphism to this as well as morphs for the plan and potential. We'll go over his key strengths and weaknesses and then conclude the video. Overall, pretty interesting score. I wonder how close it was to what your guys' guesses were. His key strengths are his ideal mandibular projection, so on his lower jaw, his ideal and maxillary projection, so not a lot of recession, probably from an older, even in the Pottinger test, which is basically testing these cats on raw meat diet, raw milk, versus pasteurized versus condensed milk, so cooked, and you lose nutrients in that. So he's definitely less on the Pottinger scale, basically, how we are, unfortunately, much more recessed and, you know, on a higher level in that. But he definitely has better jaw growth. It is still like an over beak looking upper lip, but as you saw in the analysis, it's not too bad. Ideal ramus length is a 10. Balanced brow ridge, overall not too bad. His areas of improvement are his flat jaw, his wide nose, insufficient eye tilt, narrow mouth, round neck region, the thin upper lip, long mid-face, thin neck, overly protruded lower lip. Thin neck can be trained with high-intensity training. Search up Mike Menser if you have your own thin neck. You can just use hypertrophy. Keep it very simple. You don't need any synthetics or anything. All you're doing is understanding how exercise science works to do the minimum amount of exercise required to initiate muscle growth and overcompensation. So first you do the work, then high intensity, low volume, then you recover, rest, and then your body replenishes those resources that were taken out, and then you give more time to rest to then overcompensate. So rest is very important with this. Thin lower lip, minus 0.24 out of 10. So those can be fixed with procedures. Yeah, that's his analysis. Thank you all for watching, guys. Once again, if you want to use that for yourself, 20% off, use the code LookLogix in the comment section and the description. And I will see you all in the next video.